Yeah. Before going to the introduction, let me introduce myself. So, my name is Nagraj. So, I have overall about 5 years of experience. So, majorly, I work with the AWS cloud and the DevOps things. So, so this is a thing, and here in this class, majorly, I will discuss and I will teach only the AWS things. Okay, and prior to that. So I will explain you the basic things, and so you can ask if you have any queries, anything. You can put it in the chart so that we can take it like last 15 to 20 minutes. We can take it for the queries and all. If you have anything, just you can keep it in the chart, and I look for that. If it is something related to the current topic, I will explain it. If not, I will explain the things at the end if you have any queries. Okay. Yeah, let's come to this topics here. I will give the basic introduction, like what is Amazon Web Services, AWS, and why we need this, and why we need to learn, and why the companies are looking for the cloud. That is one of the cloud is AWS major thing, and I will explain for these basic things. So why we need to learn, and why the organizations are looking for the AWS cloud, and why the cloud come into the picture first. Okay. Yeah. The first thing why we need to learn, and the AWS cloud, and why the organization are looking for the cloud platforms like AWS and Azure or Google or any other clouds. The first priority thing is the high availability, and elasticity, and fault tolerance, and scalability. So I'll explain you the things clearly. um, So if you take on-premise and cloud, so before cloud, we used to deploy our servers, and we used to host our applications in the on-premise servers before the cloud. So on-premise means, uh, yeah. Can you everyone put it in the mute? I think I'm getting some noise. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, so I will give you some basic things here. So why the on-premise and cloud? Suppose if you're having one application, right? So suppose like take an application like Flipkart or any application. So if you want to run your application, and if you want to run, or if you are starting any business, and you want a website for your business, anything. First, to make that website, we need the servers, we need to host, we need to deploy the application in any servers. So we need the servers, right? So earlier days, so we need to buy the companies, and whoever the product owners, they need to buy the servers, and they need to maintain that servers. And if the traffic, or if the users are high, they need to maintain the servers. And for the scalability, for suppose for first 1 year, suppose take Flipkart or any Amazon, any app. So for first 1 year, they are having 1,000 users. After 2 years, they might increase to 2,000 users, and after 3 years, the users goes to 5,000. When the users are increasing, so there is a requirement for getting the more servers. We need more servers when you have the more users to handle that request. So we need more servers. So in order to do that, they need to buy the additional servers, additional hardwares, and they need to maintain the backups and power issues, all the things they need to maintain. And so that's a tedious task. So if they want to maintain personally, if they want to maintain at their own data center, so that's a huge thing. And for maintenance and power, everything they need to take care, and they need to assign a separate resources, and it's an additional cost for them. Okay, so in order to overcome that, so they came into the cloud, AWS cloud. So here, so I will explain once again these the on-premise things. So you will get better understanding in going forward. So I will explain the high availability. High availability means when it comes to the cloud. So suppose I can scale. I can buy 1,000 servers. I can buy 2,000 servers. The instantly I can grow the servers. But when it comes to the on-premise, so we need to buy the servers, and so that will be the cost, and so they can't able to bear the huge cost for going forward, and they need to maintenance all the things will be the burden for the companies. uh, so in order to overcome these features, so they moved into the from on-premise to the cloud. So even in the cloud, they do the same thing. They do the same thing. They will buy the servers. They will buy the servers and they will maintain it. So instead of behalf of us, they will take care the all the maintenance and everything. They will take care. Just we will buy the servers, and we will pay how much we use for that. So we can take it as pay as you go. So how much of the resource, how many servers you bought from the AWS cloud or any other cloud, so you will pay only for that. And if you are not required, so you will terminate or you will remove that servers, so the charges will not occur for you for that. So that's the main reason we are moving to the on-premise to the AWS cloud. And based upon these features like the scalability and elasticity, fault tolerance, and high availability. So right, so this is a basic thing why we are learning the AWS cloud, and why we are moving from on-premise to the AWS cloud. It's a the bottom line will be the maintenance and the cost. So considering these things, they are moving to the AWS cloud instead of maintaining the things at their local data centers. Okay, and yeah, so I will explain some of the features. Um, so here, dedicated space. So the requirement for the on-premises, right, dedicated space and high bandwidth and power supply, support availability, capacity planning, high maintenance effort, time consumption, and a leadership experience to maintain those data centers. So these things, this extra burden, these are the extra burden and extra tasks to do if you host your infrastructure, your data center at your work location. Uh, so in order to overcome all these features, so we are moving to the AWS cloud actually. Yeah, yeah. So here, let me explain what is a cloud, and so how we interact to the AWS cloud and how we can buy the servers, we can manage our resources here. So what is cloud? So cloud is an service made available for the users demand based via internet. So we are, so for this a public cloud where we interact. So if you want, suppose I don't have laptop, I don't have my, so I need to do the practice, right? So in order to do the practice, the AWS task or DevOps task, if I want to practice the tasks, right? So I need a laptop to do all the things. So if I don't have the laptop, this is one of the example that makes some sense for you people. So why we need to go for the cloud. So currently I don't have laptop, so I need one laptop to do the practice and all, to the AWS or any other tools practice I need to do. So what I will do, just I will go to the AWS cloud, and I will purchase a one server and I do the practice. Once the practice is done, I will close it. So that's the reason main we are going to the AWS cloud here. And so here everything we will connect through the internet. So first we should have the proper internet. So if you have the proper internet, so we can connect to the AWS cloud, and we can interact with that AWS services. Yeah. Let's see what is cloud computing. And it's a cloud computing, we can take it as the delivery. It's a delivery of the services, like storage and database and networking and software analytics and more other internet kind of things here. Yeah, so suppose if you take in coming to the on-premise servers. So you are having one company, and so for that company, if you want to host, if you want to buy your servers, so you should have the proper network, so that others cannot come into your network and they cannot access your servers. Right. So they will provide, the AWS team will provide all the networking kind of and all the security kind of things. So yeah, so going forward, I'll explain all these things. So okay, so you will get a better understanding. You will get better understanding when I go to the concepts and when I go to the VPC, all kind of components. I will give you the more clarity so that you will get more idea on that. Just for time being, just understand what is the cloud, and why we need to go for the cloud, why we are learning the cloud here. So why we are learning the cloud and why companies are looking for the cloud basically. So these things just understand. So I will make sure, and I'll make sure to understand the things going forward. So the main reason is, so these are the main reason to scalability and high availability and elasticity. So all these reasons and maintenance, all these reasons we are learning, and the companies are looking for the AWS cloud. Okay, so here they will provide the storage, storage like storage means, so for our laptops we will have the hard disks, right? Hard disks, all kind of things. So that kind of storage they will provide, and databases. So databases we use like MySQL databases, Aurora, MariaDB, all kind of DBs we will have it. So even database services they are providing, and networking also they are providing. So other software tools as well they are providing. So we can use all the services from them. Okay, and that's the reason we are learning the AWS cloud here. Yeah. So I will explain you the what kind of the cloud services, and how we can create the AWS cloud resources. So mainly the AWS has segregated the infrastructure into the three categories, um, like IaaS and PaaS and SaaS. So infrastructure as a code, and platform as a service, and software as a service. So I will explain the infrastructure. So infrastructure as a code means, uh, we can take it as an example, like, so they will infrastructure means we need to create and we need to do everything and we need to take care. So they will provide only the networking, storage and servers. If we have any virtualization, these things they will provide, managed by the AWS team. And rest are like, so if you need a server, right? So we need to create the servers and we need to manage the servers. Everything we need to manage. So that is the infrastructure as a code. And platform as a service means they will provide. So here the runtime, data, applications, middleware, softwares, OS. So all these things we need to manage here. And when it comes to the platform as a service, the operating system, the middleware tools, and runtime environments, all these dependencies, everything is managed by the AWS team. Just we need to deploy our application. Just we need to deploy our application. Suppose we have Java or Python or any other languages we have. Just if you keep your application code, if you deploy that, so they will just we need to deploy that. In backend, they will take care all the servers and these things. And software as a service means, so everything is managed by them. Everything, the application itself is managed by them. Suppose like application, data, runtime, middleware, OS, all the dependent storage, everything is managed by them. So I will give some examples, like the software as a service means, suppose if we take Gmail. Gmails is a Google's one, where we don't do anything, just we will log in and we will create a login credit login profiles, and we will send the mails, and we will receive the mails. Just we will maintain our data. So here we are not doing anything, just we are sending on the in background. They are taking care everything. They are taking care of our mails. So suppose we have 1,000 mails or 2,000 mails, so inbox, so all the data, everything, dependencies, upgrades, backups, everything they will take care. We don't do anything with the Gmail, right? So we can take it as a software as a service, like a Gmail kind of thing. And the platform, I will explain going forward. I will explain these things. Don't get confused. Going forward, when I explain the topics, I will explain the things clearly so that you will get better understanding. For time being, just understand what is what here, so that if you want, you can revise the video and you can watch it, so you will get better understanding. But going forward, I'll explain you the things very clearly. All these things we will cover. Yeah. So just I will give you one example here. Like suppose if you take a car, right? A car as a service. Um, so here I segregated as infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. So let's go to the infrastructure. Infrastructure as a service means, suppose infrastructure as a service means we will buy the car. So if you take here car finance, depreciation, servicing, all these things, right? So all these things, we need to buy the things. We need to suppose 10 lakhs or 20 lakhs, we need to buy the things, everything, right? That is, we can take it as infrastructure as a code. So you are the owner, and you need to buy the things, everything from scratch, and you are the owner. Okay. That we can take it as an infrastructure as a code. That means everything we need to develop, and you are the owner, and you are the one who manages that core. And we can I will go to the software as a service. Software as a service means, so everything they will provide, everything they will provide, like car, driver, everything they will provide. Just we need, just like a rent, just we need to pay the amount for them. So driver they will provide, car they will provide, everything they will, fuel, everything they will provide. And just we need to pay the amount, how much we use for that, how much distance we travel for that. So that we can take it as a software as a service. So everything is ready made, just we are using that. When it comes to the infrastructure as a code, we are the owner, we need to buy the things, and we need to keep the money, and we need to buy everything, and we are the owners for that. We need to manage the things. Okay. And platform as a service, where, so it's a, they will give some features, and so rest like fuel and trolls, these tolls and driver, these charges we need to bear, and rest all they will provide. So that we can take it as a platform as a service. So this is a simple example for the with respect to the car. If you want a car, like we need to go for, if you don't have car, we will go for ready-made cars, and we will take it rent for 2 3 days, right? And if you have money, we will go for new car. That is infrastructure as a code. If you don't have, you will go for platform as a service, and just we will use it for 3 4 days, and we will give back, we will return to the owner. So that we can take it as software as a service and platform as a service. Okay. And don't get confused. If you're not getting, I will explain the things going forward. um, yeah, do you have any doubts so far? Anyone? Yeah, if you have any, you can ask, like why we are going to AWS cloud, and why we are learning AWS cloud. So I will explain you the things, the servers and applications, everything later on, so that you will understand these things clearly. I think seems there is no doubt. I feel I will take it as yes, and I will go forward. Okay. Let me explain the how the AWS data centers and what and all servers, how they are serving their resource to their customers. So I will explain these AWS regions. Uh, all right. So here, if you look at the here, so here I can see around 15 to 16 regions are there. So like California, US, even we have in India, Mumbai and Tokyo. So here I will explain you the region. Region means is a you can take it as a country. In what and all the countries they are hosting their data centers, right? So data centers we can take it as like the hardwares where they will maintain, and they will keep it available for the nearest customers. The customers means the companies or any users who are using the AWS cloud. Uh, so here, if you look at here, so these are the regions, and they are keeping their data centers, and they are providing their services to their customers here. So we can take it as a region, and I will explain you the availability zone. Availability zone means, suppose if in a region there could be three or four availability zones, right? So if you take India as a region, so in the India region, so we can have three to four availability zones, like one availability zone in Mumbai, and another availability zone in Hyderabad, and another availability zone in Chennai. So, likewise, availability zone means the places inside the country where they are hosting their data centers. So, data centers is nothing but where the hardware, everything they hosted, and they're maintaining the things. Okay. And moreover, so this is the I think this is not much required. Just if you get some understanding what is the region and where they're hosting their applications and the data centers from where they are serving. So these are, you can look into this and you can get this country details and all. um, you will come to know all these regions. Yeah. I hope, I think everyone has created their AWS account, I feel. But if anyone is not created, just please create that. And so I will show you the steps how we can create the AWS cloud free tail account. And so they will provide the free tier available for 12 months, and where we can use 750 hours of the resources. And yeah, you can, I will share you this doc. I will share you this doc. If you have anything, you can go through this, and I will show you the how the AWS account we can create, and how we can do the changes we can create, and how we can make it that. Okay, so far if you have any doubts you can ask, so I can explain, because you need to understand the things, the basic things, like why you're learning AWS cloud, what is the importance of that. And if you know the basic things, then I can go ahead and I can teach you the rest of the things. So far if you have anything you can ask, or you can put it in the chat and I can explain you that.
Guys, don't feel shy. Please ask any questions, whatever you need.
I think everybody understand the things. I hope. If I don't get any response, I'll take it as if anything. Or if you have any doubts, I can ask. It's already someone, Sarath, what type of database storage we can access through AWS? Yeah, I will show you this. I will show you what kind of databases and storage. I will log into the this console and I will explain you that. And moreover, I'm requesting everyone to create the AWS account because once I teach the things, just you need to practice. So if you're not practicing the things what I said, so I think you won't remember. And if you practice the things, you will remember and you can do your work and you can manage yourself. I will show you the things how we can create the AWS account. Yeah. So I have given these steps. I will share you these docs to you. Okay. So just we need to go to the create new AWS account and just give the your Gmail ID here. Okay. And Gmail, once you give the Gmail ID, you will get the verification mail. And after that, you need to fill up your details. And at the just it's a basic things you need to fill up. After that, it will ask for the payment. It asks for the payment where you need to give your debit or credit card details. So they will deduct just 2 rupees, and again they will credit back to your account. Once you do all this process, so you are ready to use your AWS account. Once you create that, first just with the today, just you need to make sure just create a AWS account before coming to the next class. And once you have the AWS account, so just you can practice the things. What are the things I will teach here, so that you will be perfect going forward. Okay, I will teach you the things theoretically, and practically I will show you the things. Even I will showcase some real time scenarios and how we can make the things, so that you will get better understanding. Okay, I will ensure all these things. But you guys need to do the practice. If you are not doing practice, I think I feel uh, I think it's a very hard to survive the things. Okay, once you practice, then only it makes some sense, and you can get into this easily. I will show you the things inside once you log into the AWS cloud. So how the things will be here, I will show you, and what are the services I will teach here, and